What up, this is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of Psych 2, Lassie Come Home. Hey, before you watch my review, please subscribe to my channel, press that like button, and ring that bell so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. And if you would like to help support this channel, please do so at patreon.com/ramascreen. That's patreon.com/ramascreen. Let's rock this. Before I go any further, I would like to say thank you to the new streaming service Peacock for granting me the screener to this new movie. They've asked me to not spill spoilers, therefore this video review is spoiler free. I repeat, there are no spoilers in this video review. Now, am I happy that Sean and Gus are back? As a die-hard fan of the old show, hell yeah, I'm happy. Are you kidding me? I could watch Sean and Gus goofing around and bantering all day, every day. But am I happy that they're back in the format of another TV movie? No, I'm not. I gotta be honest with you. And this latest sequel, as good as it is to see Timothy Omundson rejoining the team, this is a super weak movie. Very, very disappointing. The case and the villain are unimpressive. The way it tries to pay homage to Alfred Hitchcock is half-heartedly. The story is too convoluted, and frankly at times it feels like they don't know how to include all of the key characters. So the results are these contrived subplots that have no substance whatsoever, and we couldn't care less about them. Written by Steve Franks, Andy Berman, and James Roday, and directed by Steve Franks. In Psych 2, Lassie Come Home, Santa Barbara Police Chief Carlton Lassiter is ambushed on the job and left for dead. In the fancy hospital facility, Lassie begins to see impossible happenings around his recovery clinic. Sean, played by James Roday, and Gus, played by Dulé Hill, return to Santa Barbara and are forced to navigate the personal, the professional, and possibly the supernatural. Separated from their new lives in San Francisco, our heroes find themselves unwelcome in their old stomping grounds as they untangle a twisted case without the benefit of the police, their loved ones, or the quality sourdough bakeries of the Bay Area. What they uncover will change the course of their relationships forever. Okay, a couple of years ago at San Diego Comic-Con, I had the opportunity to interview the cast of Psych. So come watch my entire video interviews with them right here on Rama Screen YouTube channel. Now, for those of us fans of Psych, we can recall that a few years ago, actor Timothy Omundson, who plays Lassie, suffered a major stroke in real life. Thankfully, he survived it. And that's why the previous Psych the movie had to be rewritten to navigate around Timothy's situation. This sequel, clearly from the title of it, celebrates and welcomes back Timothy, which is an endearing gesture that I'm sure the fans will love. If you're wondering how Timothy's performance is in this one, well, without giving away too many details, let me just say that his performance is very limited. Steve Franks sort of had him emulate James Stewart in Rear Window, hence the Hitchcock comparison mentioned earlier. But unfortunately, that whole bit is underdeveloped, which is why I describe it as half-heartedly. It really does come across as the movie not having enough confidence in Timothy to do more than what the script restricts him to. So even when he's back, you still miss him, because despite the giant title that has his character's name on it, the guy is MIA for a big chunk of the movie. And perhaps that is at the request of Timothy. Well then, if that's the case, then this movie happens way too soon. Luckily, James Roday and Dulé Hill are still competent at making us laugh. They slip right back into their respective characters as easy as putting on your trousers after you get up in the morning. And maybe it's just me, but my God, they talk way faster than ever before. 100 miles an hour speed this time around. I kid you not, I had to rewind once or twice just to catch what they're saying. So while this movie has its flaws, You can always depend on James and Dulé to pick up the slack. Psych 2, Lassie Come Home, unfortunately feels like an extended episode. Sure, it has many of the elements that you love about the show, but it also has materials that fall flat, and they are added in there just to fill out the 90-minute requirement runtime. Halfway through, the movie goes round and round, chasing its own tail. I guarantee it will have difficulties retaining your interest, let alone your attention. Which leads me to wonder, why do they keep bringing these characters back in the form of TV movies? It's such a hassle and a time waster. We'd rather have the show back. It's a much more fitting format for them anyway.
Hi, I'm Maggie Lawson, and you're watching Rama's Screen.
What's happening? This is Dule Hill, and you are watching Rama's Screen. This is James Roday. You're watching Rama's Screen.